Hi guys, Viktoriya Khusit here with VK Consulting, and today let's talk about charitable contributions. We do participate in charitable events, and either you giving money to your church or your animal board, or whatever is your passion, you give money. And question comes, are those tax deductible? In this video, let's explore what is really a tax deductible transaction. Let's start with a tax return. Generally speaking, to be able to deduct your charitable contributions, you need to itemize, meaning you probably have real estate taxes, property taxes, or income taxes, which are limited to $10,000. You have probably mortgage that you add into your itemized deductions. You might have very expensive medical bills, and I am so sorry that's happening in your family if you have those. But if you do, you probably can deduct portion of them on your tax return. And charitable contributions. That's where you can deduct cash and non-cash contributions. Cash does not need to be explained, at least for now. What is a non-cash contribution? Non-cash contributions is a contribution that you do, for example, when you donate your clothes, your furniture to Salvation Army or to other approved charitable organizations, and they give you a receipt. Good example is Cars for Kids, when people do donate their cars to charitable organizations. Another example of the timeshare. Some people donate their timeshare as well, and it's again non-cash charitable contribution on which you can put the amount. You do need to determine the value of your donation, and organization does not do it for you. You will have to do it. Again, go online, go on IRS website. There is a ways to determine. IRS provides multiple ways of determining the value, fair market value of your donation, if it's a non-cash contribution. If it's a cash contribution, again, you should have a receipt. Remember, you always should have a proof or receipt. You cannot just say, I donated it. You should have a proof. This is for people who itemize. If you are choosing a standard deduction and you are not itemizing, you cannot deduct your non-cash contributions. So your cars, your timeshare, your clothes, your furniture, you did a fantastic, good deed. That's why you donated it. You didn't donate it really for a tax deduction. So you just done a good deed. You cannot deduct it on your tax return. On your tax return, if you are standard deduction option, you can, and you are single, you can deduct up to $300 in cash contributions that you made, or if you made it filing jointly, it's $600. So when you filed your, or if you have not yet filed your 2021 tax return and you're single and you donated cash, you can deduct again up to $300, and if you filing married jointly, it's up to $600 in charitable contributions. Now let's talk about these charitable organizations. So usually when you donate to your school, they are nonprofit charitable organizations, and you can ask them for it. If they did not provide you receipt, you can ask them for receipt and they will provide. Then you have churches. A lot of churches will provide you a statement as well, how much you contributed during a year, the amount that you put. You go to church and you have a mass, and they have a bucket that goes around and you put cash in it. This is not really deductible because you cannot really prove how much you put inside of that bucket. Usually what is deductible if you're doing regular contributions and church is able to provide you with a written statement saying how much you put in during the year. GoFundMe. This is very common A lot of people have GoFundMe. A lot of people participate because we do want to help. You cannot, again, you cannot deduct GoFundMe donation unless GoFundMe page was created by a nonprofit charitable organization. If it was by the person or some other guy, might be an organization, but it's not a non-profit charitable organization, you cannot deduct that donation. How do you know? With GoFundMe, if it's charitable organization, you will have a receipt, and you need a donation, you will receive an email with a receipt right away. Majority of campaigns on GoFundMe are just made specifically to one person or persons, and those are not deductible. Those are considered gifts to people, and gifts are not a charitable donation. I would like to share with you a page from IRS where you, of course, can read more, and it's topic number 506, charitable contributions. And it's not a lot of reading here, but it is very informative. Right here, I want to show you how to determine if the organization that you contributed qualifies as a charitable organization for income tax deduction purposes. And here is a hyperlink, so let's click on it. There is a tax-exempt organization search tool, and let's search for tax-exempt organization. And it's fantastic tool, so just to show you, for example, you can put an employer identification tax ID number if you have it. We can search by organization name. So as an example, let me show you one of the companies that is a brand new nonprofit organization. However, this organization have not received the tax exempt status yet. So even though it's a nonprofit, but this organization cannot issue any tax receipts. So any donations that are done by people to this organization are not tax deductible just yet. So let's enter the name of the charity, state, and let's see what we're gonna come up with. And your search did not return any results, which is correct. Because again, this is not the charity that been approved to be tax exempt and be able to issue a receipt for all the charitable donations. Let's try another one. And as you see right here, I enter the name of, or at least certain parts of the name, the city, the state, and let's click search. And it gives us 4 searches, and here is the one that I was looking for. Friends of Highly Gifted Magnet Inc. So right here, you know that this is a legitimate organization. You can get copies of the return, you can get forms, and you know that if you're donating to this organization, it's a tax deductible donations. I hope this information was useful and it clarifies certain confusion you might have. If you do have questions, please post them in comments below and I will answer them, and let me know what else would you want to know. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.